Right. Good morning once again, everybody, or good evening, depending on where you're watching us from and the time. My name is Dr. Idorin Hilary Uso, popularly known as Dr. ID Uso. Um, I have a BSc in biochemistry, a master's in biotechnology, and a PhD in biotechnology. I am a lecturer, a retired, well, should I say retired lecturer or a partial, well, I'm partially retired, a partially retired lecturer. I'm an academic. I love academics. I love to teach. And I also ventured into entrepreneurship and I'm falling in love with entrepreneurship as well. So I'm a multitasking woman. So I love the academics. I love teaching. I love entrepreneurship. And I'm also a health activist. So I am a proponent for preventive healthcare. I do not like curative. Anything curative, count me out. I'm a proponent of preventive healthcare. So I'm a powerful health activist. In my quest for more in life, I came into contact with a business model. And over the years, I've done a lot of research and I keep realizing that despite how fantastic this business model is, it is still very unpopular. And so today, I want to talk to us about an unpopular business model, a business model that is fantastic, is amazing, it works, but not as popular as it should be. So, but before we go that, let's just look at some part of our topic. What does it mean what does business mean? So what comes to your mind when you hear the word business? What comes to your mind when you hear the word business? So I did a bit of an internet search, so I realized that a lot of places you see business, you see things like sales, you see commercial activities, you see for profit, you'll see products being mentioned, you may see services mentioned, you may see buying and selling being mentioned, you may see exchange. I want to believe that these are also words that came to your mind as soon as I said business. You would have thought about either or all of these words. Could be sales, commercial services, whatever. But basically, business is an exchange of a product or a service for money. That's what business is to me. That's what business is to most people. So what is business? Basically, exchanging products for money. Now, the next thing is, let's look at business model. What then is a business model? A business model describes how a business plans to make money. Remember, business is to make money, exchange of something to make money. So a business model is now, how will a business make money from whatever they've got to offer? So in other words, a business model is the framework for generating revenue from products or services offered. So it's a model it's a framework, literally, just a plan, a framework for generating revenue from products or services offered. So while doing my internet search, I also came across this fantastic business model from the 4weekmba.com. Okay, I loved it so much because it captures the idea of a business model. So it tells you, what do you have to offer? So it's got this triangle. So as telling you that for a business to happen, for a business model, you must be able to identify what it is you have to offer. This is what will determine your framework. What do you have to offer to the customer? Because you want to offer something in exchange. So in business, you must offer something in exchange for something. So what do you have to offer to the customers? Who is your target customer? Based on what you have to offer, who is your target customer? Between that, you will now have your value proposition. Once you know who your customer is, then you know what value you're going to be serving the customer. Now, why is this profitable? So when you know who you are selling to, you can know why it's going to be profitable. Do you have a value you're selling? Is it going to be profitable? That tells you your revenue model. And then how is the value proposition created? How is this going to be created? How are you going to go from here to here? That's the value chain. So in summary, a business model must show a value from products or services offered. So you can see the recurrent word, value proposition, value chain, revenue model. There must be value and there must be an exchange of value for money. So business model describes a situation where you are exchanging value from your products or services, not the products or services. You are exchanging value from the product or services with a customer to get money. So you exchange that with money. That is what a business model is supposed to be about. So have this as the back of your mind as you are, if the majority of us are independent business owners. So in your business, think about it right now. What's your business model? What is your value proposition? Do you have an idea of who your target customers are? Do you have an idea of what value you're issuing up from either that business, that product, or that service? And is it worth? What is the revenue model? How do you make money from that business? That is what this is about. Let's continue. So let's look at business models, the different business models we're still talking. Now, traditional businesses have two common models. Basically, once you create the product or service, or you manufacture the product or service, what do? You find a distributor, a wholesaler, or sometimes you just give the franchise out. Franchising sometimes makes it a lot easier for manufacturing, right? You find a wholesaler who then finds a retailer, and then it gets the customer. So we have that. Now, in that process, there's a bulk purchase. The wholesaler buys in bulk, gives to another wholesaler who buys in bulk, gives to another retailer who buys in bulk. Now, someone was telling a story one day and gave a story how he bought a bulk laptop because he had to sell laptops in the computer village. So he made a bulk order of laptop, and everything that came in that batch was faulty. He was a wholesaler, or he was a retailer through a wholesaler. It took a lot to fix it. Now, these are the traditional common business models. The other business model, which a lot of small businesses currently are running, is the buy and sell model. So a lot of people who say, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a businessman, I'm a business personnel, what are we doing? We buy and sell. Those are the common models. Now, what comes from these two models? Basically profit. But this is like an archaic form of doing business, right? Today, we have these business models reinvented, and now we can count as much as 50 different business models. I had listed just 5 of the very common ones that you know. The first is the subscription model. So instead of selling a product or a service as a one-off, some companies have decided to start giving you the option to subscribe. All right. So we have things like the DSTV, which a lot of us know about, the GoTV. So you subscribe monthly, you subscribe weekly, you have the data package. Instead of buying data for an entire year, you subscribe. There was a time that a lot of these things had to be bought in bulk. You couldn't subscribe in bits. Now the Netflix is becoming popular, so we subscribe Netflix as well. Now we have the pay-as-you-go model, which most of the electrical companies are using now. So if you have the electric meter, for those of us in Nigeria, we have the electric meter in our houses. So you pay as you go. If you don't use it, you don't pay. Now, I remember when I was in the UK, I had to subscribe when I got my monthly subscription of data. And what was the other one? Airtime, airtime and data. What happens is that at the end of the month, whatever airtime I don't use goes, right? So, but if you don't like that option, you choose the pay as you go, where you recharge and you use. So you're not paying for bulk data on airtime that if you don't use it, it disappears by the end of the month. Now we have the freemium business models being used a lot by most of our coaches and even some of these apps like Canva, Instagram. I see it in Canva a lot. What other app did I use? InShot, all right? So they give you the freemium model. So they give you the basic information for free. And if you want more, if you want upgraded information, you now pay. So that's what we call the freemium concept. It's beginning to work a lot as it gives people an exposure to what they want to buy so that they know if they can buy it. For example, you want to pay a coach. A coach will talk to you for like 10, 15 minutes to show you what he or she has to offer you for free. You may have learned a lot from that already to apply to your businesses. But if you want more, you now pay for an exclusive with the coach. Now we have another business model that is fast gaining ground, the sharing economy. Now this is a platform-based business model that brings together buyers and sellers. Very good example is the Airbnb and the Uber method. So Airbnb does not have a single hotel or accommodation to its name. but it brings together accommodation owners and accommodation seekers. So you need an accommodation for a particular period of time. You simply go on Airbnb and you can find an accommodation for free or for a token. And who gets charged? Somehow in between the two parties get charged. We have the Uber. Uber doesn't have a fleet of cars, but if you want to go anywhere in the world right now, if you're in most parts of the world right now, you can just simply download the Uber app and book an Uber ride and get to where you're going, or an equivalent. We have the Lyft in the US and some other ones here in Nigeria. So you have options, right? And then we have another very unpopular model, and that is the model I'm interested today, but it's not just that model. It is a bit of this model, but the model I'm telling you about combines all. We have a direct selling. Direct selling is where the manufacturer decides, you know what, I don't want those middlemen. I don't want the distributors. I don't want the franchises. I've made my product and I want to sell directly to the end user, to the consumer. So they use the direct sales approach from the manufacturer to the consumer. So I'm going to do a bit of comparison to show you the difference between the traditional and the modern models. So we had the traditional ones, which were just the buying and selling, the manufacturer to retailer option, and then the buying and selling. Now, from the manufacturer to retailer option, you will see that you must do a bulk purchase, which requires bulk money. And you can also lose a lot of money if you are not happy with what you're getting, because you don't even get to sample. But in this modern method, like the subscription method, the pay as you go, you require just little money and you can sample or start small. So I could decide that I don't want to do my DSTV anymore and I could switch to another provider. I have sampled DSTV, I'm not happy. There's sometimes DSTV will even give you a free service just for 1 or 2 weeks. So you know if you want to use them or not. So you have the option of sampling and you have the option of starting small without having to lose a lot of money by doing bulk. The second one is that for you to be doing traditional business, buying and selling, or even manufacturing or going through the chain of manufacturing, the manufacturers, the wholesalers, the retailers, they must hold stock. You must have the stock on your own to sell. But the sharing economy provides a platform that eliminates that option of stock holding and just connects the buyer to the seller. Again, Uber connects the buyer to the seller. So the buyer doesn't really have a need to have a list of taxi drivers to call when the buyer wants to go out. The seller doesn't need to actually be driving around the entire city looking for a customer to flag him or her down. The seller can just stay in one place and using the Uber platform, the connection is made. So Uber doesn't need to hold the cars. Uber doesn't need to hold the stock of cars. So life becomes easy. The traditional model, you only make money solely from the sale of products or services. So no product sale, no service offered, there might be no profit personally that is connected to you. But in this modern method, especially from direct selling, money can be made from sales or also from the connection. Uber makes money from connection. So you can look at the examples that we have offered. I want to believe that the modern business model is getting very interesting, right? Now, if this model is getting interesting, how about I show you a more interesting business model? A business model that combines all the advantages that you see in the modern business models. You see, a business where you can start small, a business where you do not need to hold stock. You don't. Where a business that offers you a platform to connect buyers and sellers. A business that pays you for product sales and also for connecting people. A business that combines the benefits of nearly all modern business models. Interesting, right? Are you excited? So why am I recommending this business model? First of all, like I said, it requires very little startup. And it requires less resources for sustainability. You don't need to employ anybody. For most of the traditional businesses, you employ people. Here, you don't need to employ anybody. You are working at your own pace. Requires less resources for sustainability. This business can be done part-time. Some of us want to run businesses while at work. Some of us have our careers that we are building, but we still want to make significant extra income You know, when we say multiple streams of income, we want to make significant income through businesses, but most of the other traditional businesses require our physical presence, require us to give it enough time for the business to be built. But with this particular business model, you can do it part-time. Now, this business model also fosters collaboration among different business owners. So unlike traditional businesses where you're trying to hide your business secrets, or you're trying to make sure that nobody outdoes you, nobody will outdo your, or nobody will overtake you, let me use the word, right? Here, you actually are bringing ideas together, because we are all running one business, but in different organizations under one business model, under one umbrella. So it fosters collaboration among different business models. This business also allows you leverage on existing systems and structures. If you are running a buying and selling business, you have to create your systems and structures. Otherwise, you just be poking your eye into your competitor, trying to find out what are the systems your competitor is using to do better. No, here we collaborate. We share the systems we have, we share the structures we have, and the business runs. The business foundation is teamwork. And it goes with the African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. This is what it goes. And everybody achieves more because we're working as a team. Everybody achieves more in a shorter period of time. That is the business model. So who wants to know the platform that is running this business model? Can I have drum rolls, please? So drum rolls, as I introduced to you, this platform I discovered that is running this business model that is not so popular, but is super amazing. This platform is no other platform than the Long Reach International platform, the Better Life. We have the slogan, Better Life, Better Future. Long Reach has a vision and a mission, and that is towards a beautiful and a healthy lifestyle, okay? And we're committed to being the best beauty solution provider on planet Earth. That is our vision and that is our mission. So who is this Long Reach? I know you must have heard a lot about Long Reach, right? But I can tell you that you haven't heard this one about Long Reach. So stick with me. Let me tell you the real business model behind the Long Reach business. Long Reach is a 35-year-old manufacturing company. Yeah, we manufacture products. So Long Reach is already in the traditional business, right? Manufacturing. And with their manufacturing, they have a state-of-the-art manufacturing plant, Industrial Revolution 4.0. We have a lot of patents because we do a lot of research. We are unique in our manufacturing process. So that's 6 patents on invention and so many more. We have a lot of people we manufacture for, not just Long Reach products. We have a lot of business models, and we have 8 research and development centers that we use for our products. Look at your screen right now. I believe you can recognize at least 2 names on your screen. A company who is manufacturing for these amazing clients. What is your first thought about this company? Quality? Integrity? What do you think are their business goals, business etiquettes? This is the platform that is actually offering you a business opportunity. And this is the chairman, the man behind the vision, the man behind this fantastic business model. All right, so I'm sure you've seen a lot about him. Long Reach has a lot of other businesses that they are running, excluding the one that we are doing right now. Okay, so what we are doing right now is covered under the direct sales model, but there are other things related to direct sales model. We have the factory visiting tourism. The factory in China is actually, like I said, Industrial Revolution 4.0, largely automated, and it serves as a tourism site. We have the e-commerce platform. You know Alibaba, right? We have a similar e-commerce platform in China. We have the franchise retail shops as well, strictly Long Reach supermarkets. We have the traditional supermarkets, we have the organic shops, we have the Spa Club, and we own banks, okay? We own banks, we're into real estate, shopping malls. This is one of our largest properties in China. We have a lot of businesses that we run, excluding the direct sales model. But I will be talking to you about the direct sales model today. But what I want to tell you is that the company that is offering you this business partnership today also has these other platforms. Okay, so this is just an interior of our research manufacturing center in China. So we have this interior just to paint a picture. And we have some of the research institutes, okay? New York, Japan, France, and the other 5 are in China for different purposes, unique research institutes providing the cutting edge technology, cutting edge products, and all of that as well. The great news that I have for all of us today as well is that we are having another manufacturing plant, a prototype of this manufacturing plant you have here in China. We're having something similar to it here in Nigeria. All right. About 2 weeks ago, the governor of Lagos State, so this is situated in the Lekki Free Trade Zone, by the way. The governor of Lagos State took a tour of this factory. A lot of things attracted him. We had even the flooring was so exciting. I had this epoxy floor. You know, I remember showing my husband the video. He's big in distributorship and manufacturing. And he tells you that for a factory to use epoxy flooring, they know what they are doing. That is just one key point. The architect, one of my business partners who is an architect, once she saw the architectural plan that Longreach had at the beginning before the factory was constructed, she was stunned, you know, at the quality. So what Longreach is after quality. They are after being the best at anything they're doing. They are after being top notch. Okay, so we're going to continue now. Back to the model. I've told you who the company is, and I'm pretty sure you cannot wait to partner with this company. You cannot wait to do business with this amazing company. But how does the business work? Let's just talk about it a bit. What do you need to do? How does it work? The first thing you need to do to start the business is to make a one-time purchase, just one-time purchase of Longreach products directly from Longreach, worth 1,680 purchase volume or product value, and get your membership code. Those people who are in the business of sales and marketing, you can relate with me purchase volume. You know what purchase volume means. Most people are paid commission based on their purchase volume. So if you make a purchase worth 1,680 purchase volume just once, you will get your membership code. So PV means purchase volume, and 1 PV is approximately $2, £1.40, £1.40, forgive me, and approximately 750 Naira, basically, right? So depending on where you are. So you can use that to work out how much it will cost you, how much worth of products you will have to buy to achieve the 1,680. But the beautiful thing about this business platform is that your purchase is just to place you on the platform. It gives you a membership package. It allows you buy that one time and you earn for life. But I love Longreach and how they can be very considerate. When Longreach realized that it might not be possible for us to make this one-time purchase of 1,680 product value at once, Longreach gave us the option of either buying it at once or buying it in installments. So we have the membership packages showing right here. Permit me to stop this share and start again because someone had drawn on the screen and so he's not showing the values very well. So we have the membership package showing here. So a platinum VIP, which is the highest level, which is the buy once and earn for life package, is 1,680 PV. That's the minimum PV required. And this is approximately how much it will cost you in Naira, in pounds, and in dollars. We have other packages that you can buy in installments. You can decide, okay, I can't buy this now, but I can buy this and then make plans to buy this, the remaining product value or the remaining purchase volume to achieve 1,680. So you can decide to buy 720 at the start. That's about the most amount. And then you can now buy the difference. So when you're ready to buy the difference, you can also buy it in installments. You make your choice. Longreach gives you the free hand to decide. However, as you can see on this right column, your package determines the percentage commission you get paid. So if you buy a lower package, you don't get the maximum commission until you're able to hit the maximum level, and then you get the commission. But you will start getting commissions. You will start getting the benefits. You will start getting all the benefits you get from doing this business already. So once you've bought that package, your membership package, you connect people to do what you've just done. Sorry. You connect people to do what you've just done. So you connect people to buy the products just like you did, and you will get paid for direct and indirect connections for life. Direct connections means the people you directly inform to buy these products. Indirect connections mean the people connected through your direct connections. So I'll take that again. Direct connections means the people you directly informed about the business model, about the business opportunity. Whenever they also buy Longbridge products worth any of the membership packages, you will get paid. Indirect connections are the connections of your direct connections. Now, you did not connect them, but whenever your indirect connections get to buy Longbridge products worth any of the membership packages, you still get paid. It's amazing, right? Fantastic business opportunity. But let's go through some of the important information. Now, please note that if you decide to pay in installments, like buy a lower package than the 1680, you can only derive the maximum benefits once the 1680 PV level is attained. But why wait if you can't afford it? Buy the lower one and give yourself a time. The 1680 PV is about $3,000. You can choose to do $1,000 a month. And then in the next 3 months, you're at the top. Then you settle down and enjoy the benefits of your connections. That's the business. The business is more of the connections. So you can, and another thing you need to note is that you can only have a maximum of 3 direct connections as shown below. So this is it. 1 is you and 3 direct connections. The company is trying to make this easy for you. So the company says, just connect 3 people. So you can have a maximum of 3 direct connections. But however, you shouldn't stop. I don't recommend you stop because I haven't stopped connecting people. Why should I stop connecting people to such amazing products? So I haven't stopped connecting people and I don't recommend you stop. So you can continue to connect more people. And if they are ready to make the Longbridge products purchase, you can place them under your 3 direct connections as shown in this diagram. So this is you, these are your first direct connections, and these can be placed, even though they are still your direct connections, you can place them under your direct connections as well. They too, these green are your 3, they can also get their direct connections and place. And this is where the teamwork comes in. We continue to talk to people about this amazing business model. You can invite them to meetings like this. We tell them about this amazing business model and they go, oh no, I want to start this business. It sounds easy. It sounds interesting. It's beautiful. Let's say you invited 10 and all 10 of them say, I am doing this. You can only have 3 direct connections. So you place them under the 3. The remaining 7 can go under the 3, but you still get paid. And this is what's more fun. These 3 will get paid. First, the business model runs on what we call a 3x3 structure, which promotes teamwork. So every single person can only have a maximum of 3 direct connections. So if I do this, I love to see numbers. I'm a business person. I love to see numbers. So I thought to myself, how about we create a projection, an earning projection that shows what we stand to earn or to benefit or to gain when we do this business the right way. So what I did was create a projection. So this table below shows the basic earning potentials in USD. So this is the one in the US dollars. The next page shows the one in Naira, so don't panic. In US dollars, over a 6-month period. Oh, I'm sorry, the 6 disappeared somehow. So it's over a 6-month period from purchases of direct and indirect connection using the 3x3 structure. So with this 3x3 structure, we are assuming that you are able to provide 3 direct connections. You're able to introduce 3 direct connections, and every member of the team is able to produce 3 direct connections every single month. And so what happens is that in the first month, you come in, you start this month, for example, You start this month of April. And in this month of April, you're able to bring in your 3 direct connections who have also bought products worth either 60 PV or 1680 PV or anything in between. As you can see from this chart, the minimum is 60 PV, the maximum is 1680 PV. So I decided to create an earning projection showing both the 60 PV, which is the minimum level, and the 1680 PV. So it could be 60 PV, it could be anything in between, or it could be 1680 PV. So this is you with your first purchase of 60 PV or 1680 PV. Now, the same month, you have 3 people who have also done either 60 PV each or 1680 PV or anything in between. So 3 times 60 gives you 180. 3 times 1680 gives you 6,720. By the second month, these 3 people introduce their 3 each, and that will give you 9 people. 9 times 60 is 540. 9 times 1680 is 21,840. So this is the purchase volume that you will generate as a team, because these 9 people will be introduced by you and these 3. Now, 1 plus 3 is 4, and amongst 4 of you, you will have to introduce 9 people to buy any of the membership packages the following month. 4 people to get 9 connections. That's less than 3 people per person. Now you have 4 plus 9, 13 people complete by the end of the second month. Now the 14 of you will launch out to introduce 27 people. This is the teamwork to get 27 people to buy Long Reach products either at 60 PV or 1680 PV. The teamwork, 14 against 27, less than 2 people per person. So I have an entire month to introduce 2 persons either at 60 PV or at 1680 PV as a member of the team. Now, we now are at 40. 14 plus 27 is actually, 13. 13 plus 27, I made a mistake, is 40 people. Again, we are at 2 people per month by the 4th month. And we are either introducing 2 people each at 60 PV or at 1680 PV. This is the simple business model. So in 6 months, with the division of labor, which we were taught in economics, we would have built a team of 1,093 people. And we are all product users and business builders in the Long Reach platform. Our general purchase volume at 60 PV will be 65,000 PVs in 6 months, and our general purchase volume as 1680 PV will be 1.8 million purchase volume. However, anything in between comes in between. Now, if you are following the 60 PV, this is the approximate income of yours. This is you, and this is your team. So this is going to be your approximate income for every month based on the purchase volume generated. So from 180 PV, you're getting $9.6, $9.60. From 540 PV, you're getting $28.80. So at the end of the 6 months, you are guaranteed about $3,494 in 6 months of just following this business building strategy. Every single person in this team has bought products. I will be sharing with us the different things you can do with your products, but every single person here has bought products. So if you decide to go on the upper echelon, the higher part, so this is basically your earning potential. From the first 3 people at 6,720, you get $403. From the 9 people at 1680, you get $1,200 by the second month. So before the end of the month or 6 months duration, you have gotten about $146,000. Now, this is no joke. This is real. It is happening. It has happened, and it can still happen. Okay, so this is the earning potential, the earning projection you have for introducing and connecting people to buy products worth these amounts. Now, here is what I like about this table. There's flexibility. So you can choose whichever package your team comes in at. You can start at a lower one, you can have people coming at a higher one, and vice versa. So there's maximum flexibility. You can also choose your products. So you are getting products worth the amount you pay. There's no registration fee. You can choose how you run your business. You can choose to do this monthly, you could choose to do this weekly, and you can choose to do this annually. Flexible. And if you do not complete the number of people in a month, you don't lose anything. It gets carried over. The calculation continues the following month. So you can decide that instead of doing this in 6 months, you do it in 12 months. You don't lose anything. It gets carried forward. So you're not losing anything. And apart from this income that you see here, there are other incentives you can get. So this is not the maximum income. A lot of other incentives accompany this income as well. This is just one income tag, the performance bonus. We have the development bonus, we have the leadership bonus, and so much more that you can get. This is the Naira version. The same explanation, the only difference is the Naira value you see here. I hope this is very, very clear to us to see how interesting this is. What do you need to do? Buy products, choose a package, buy your products. Next thing, tell somebody to buy the products. That is all. That is absolutely all that you need to do. So I mentioned there are other incentives. So what are the other incentives? As your PVs accumulate, you can grow in rank. We also have the rank advancement here. And as you grow in rank, you get other benefits that can give you up to 3.5%. You get to share in up to 3.5% of global sales with other people of similar ranks. We have what we call the family package, where you are not just the only person earning, but everyone in your family can earn. We have the annual car fund promos from the same PVs. So imagine that from the same PVs that will give you these earnings, you can also get to grow in ranks and accumulate points, share points that you can cash at will. You can also get your family to earn from the same PVs. You can also qualify for a car fund from the same PVs. You can also get all expenses paid trips 2 to 3 times a year from the same PVs. You can get a scholarship from the same PVs that are accumulated and gave you a star directorship rank. I am currently a 1-star director with the Longbridge platform. And there's so much more from the same group PV. Is that not fantastic? And not just you. Every single person that joins your team gets this benefit as well. So let's just run through the products. Before I talk about the products, let me talk about the different ways you can use your product, major uses of our products. So there are 2 major uses of our products. First, our products are things you can use in your house with yourself and your entire family. Our products are things you can actually gift out. So imagine that you've bought a package. For example, you bought the highest package of 1680 product value. You will get a massive hamper. Now, what do? You gift it. I just mentioned hamper as a gift idea. You can gift one of the products. You can give some products to your boss, to your colleague, to your friend, to your sister. Someone is having a birthday party. Someone is having a wedding. Someone is having one anniversary or the other. You can gift the items. Other uses of our products include the retail. You can choose to retail the products if you have the gift or the talent. I don't have the talent of retail, so I don't retail. I keep most of the products for use. But you can retail them for profit. You make extra income. You can also supply them to retail outlets, or if you own retail outlets, you can use the retail outlets and make income. Hospitality sectors use our products a lot. Guest houses, hotels, we have the gifts, we have the travel park, a tiny travel park that you just drop in the bedroom for your guests and they use that. So you are buying this travel park as a hospitality outlet. You have the travel park, you have gotten PVs from this travel park, and you're keeping this travel park in your rooms for your guests to use. And you're also earning from the company from buying that. It's amazing. You can also partner with NGOs. We have an amazing product that we have a lot of products that can be given out to people on community outreaches by these NGOs. NGOs are non-governmental organizations, not for profit, right? We can do that. So there are different things that we could use. This is just a few. By the time you get in the business, you get started, more ideas will come. Our products are a lot, over 2,000 of them. And one thing I like about Long Reach products is that it is manufactured with your health in mind. So what is happening is that these products are health-based, basically. And Long Reach seeks to replace every chemical component in the product with a natural alternative where possible. So you find yourself using a product that is just a product to keep you clean, but this product ends up healing any scars, any health challenges that you have. That is amazing, right? So I'm going to take you through just a few of our products in batches. So we have the daily care cosmetic sets. These are the daily cosmetics. We have the oral care. You have the toothpaste. We have two types of toothpaste, by the way. This toothpaste took care of my bleeding gum and strengthened my gums and my teeth and kept me from the dentist, okay? We have the mouthwash. We have the mouthwash. So a lot of you have mouthwash in your house. This can replace the conventional mouthwash you buy that doesn't give you PV. Because as you can see here, the PVs earn you income. So wouldn't you rather buy the PVs? I believe you would. We have the mouth freshener, the small but mighty. Freshens the breath and also helps clear the throat. So for things like sore throat, respiratory issues like asthma, the mouth freshener is multifunctional. We have the products for laundry. You buy laundry products from supermarkets, right? This can replace those laundry products you buy from superstores. So we have the underwear soap, which for me, I call it a normal washing soap. And we have the liquid detergent, which is fantastic for the washing machine and comes with an amazing fragrance. We have the hair care products. We have 3 types of shampoo and 1 conditioner. So we have the 2-in-1 treatment and conditioning shampoo. We have the anti-dandruff whitey shampoo. We have the hair growth and nourishing repair shampoo. And then we have the conditioner. This combination of products will make your hair feel so different. So, you're buying these products. This combination alone can give you 60 PV. Can you imagine how amazing it is? This combination alone can give you 60 PV. We have the insect repellent. Keeps away insects, bites, mosquitoes. When we have this season where you have this sandflies, this repels and does well. So the travel toiletries I talked about earlier, this is the travel toiletries as well. So we have in your bathroom, we have some products for your bathroom. We have the tablet soap, 2 different kinds of tablet soap. I love them. I use both of them. We have the body wash, 2 different kinds. We have the herbal body wash, fantastic. And then we have the artemisinin one as well, lovely fragrance. We have something to take care of your underarm. We have 2 options. Either you use the antiperspirant, which is like the best. All the irritations you get from other antiperspirants, I guarantee you won't get it from this one. Amazing. And then we have the deodorant that deodorizes as well. All 3 are fantastic deodorizers. Okay. Now we have the body moisturizers. When you finish having your bath, you need to apply the moisturizing cream to restore the effect of your skin. Excuse me. Let's take a sip of water. So we have what we call the sod milk, doubles as a body cream and a hair cream for a lot of us. We have the rejuvenating lotion that really does rejuvenate your skin, elasticity guaranteed. And we have the snake oil, which seems to be one of our flagship products at the moment. Does a lot more than just moisturizing the skin. Now we have the hand care. This is a period in the last 1 year. I'm pretty sure you have washed your hands much more than you have washed your hands ever since you were born. Imagine that you're washing your hands and you're being paid for washing your hands. This is what happens, what we are experiencing as Long Reach partners. So I wash my hand with the artemisinin hand soap and I moisturize immediately. That is why my palms don't look dry even after all those several years of washing and sanitizing. And we also have a fantastic healthy sanitizer. So I wash my hands, I sanitize if I can't wash, and I moisturize. And this sanitizer and this moisturizer, they are pocket friendly. So they can just get into my handbag and I go with them. Amazing skincare. We have the household products. Please don't get me started on these energy pots, the best pots everybody has. And imagine gifting this pot to your mom on Mother's Day, to a married couple just getting married fresh, or to a boss of yours. You bought the pot to start a business, but you can actually gift this and get a lot in return. This is the beauty. And then we have this pie cup. With this pie cup, you are actually, I call it the first aid, is on my dining. It does a lot. It converts the water you drink to alkaline, but it also alkalinizes your internals. So even when your body is internal is acidic, it neutralizes it. People with ulcer issues, a lot of recurrent tummy issues, they need the water. It's also energizing. It eliminates fatigue. I can go on, but just ask whoever referred you to this meeting or to this video to send you the product catalog, and you can get all the information about this product. We have the female, I'm just trying to keep the time, I'm sorry. We have the female care and baby care. The baby care gives you the baby bath, the baby lotion, the baby diapers, the diaper that can prevent bow leg, the diaper that tells you when the diaper is full, it has an indicator, the diaper that will make your child sleep well and keep the surface, oh, let me not get started. And the powder that is not just a baby powder, but for everybody. No matter how stubborn that skin issue is, even on adults, this powder does it for us. Then we have the sanitary napkins for female, for the adults, for both girls and women. We have the panty liners that is like a bulletproof against infection, and we have the pads. Now, I know that as I'm talking you through all these products, you're asking yourself, but I buy these products every month. Now, the idea is that you just buy from Longreach, still monthly, you get paid for repeat purchases. You buy your package, you continue to buy. You can buy in your children's name, you can buy in your name, you can buy in your mother's name. You get paid for it as well. We have the food supplements. We have a lot of food supplements, good ones. So we have the Nutriv-Rich, I call it the smoothie, the food meal replacement smoothie. It contains about 45 ingredients, natural ingredients, 100% organic. We have the berry oil. Berry oil, I call it the all-round multivitamin. We have the cordyceps, which is like my best immune booster. I don't joke with this. I can tell you that if you are always having immune issues, with the cordyceps, it disappears. Like if it was happening every month or every 2 months, with this, you're going to be having like once a year, guaranteed. We have the black ginger. This is our iPhone X where the liver is. So this is to boost performance in the other room for the men. We have the iron zinc calcium. This is the iron zinc calcium for the entire family. We have the hormonal balance supplements for the female and for the male as well. Then we have different kinds of teas, the green tea, general detox. Our green tea is not just like any other green tea. It has additional herbs, by the way. So not just the green tea, additional herbs that actually help the absorption of the real green tea in the tea, and also detoxifies. We have the pink tea called the slimming tea. We have the brown tea as well for clearing body and blood fat. We have the slimming tea. I call it my slimming tea, the black tea. It has a way of just cleansing your system and chopping away the fats. We have the coffee. It's like my morning energizer. And we have the liquor, the health liquor. I call it sophisticated abo. If you know abo, then think of an abo that went to Harvard and came back. This is what you will see. And then we have the vitamin drink. It's our own version of energy drink. You don't need energy drinks, the other energy drinks that have excess caffeine. Take this natural energy drink. It gives you a difference. Then we have the health machineries. We have the energy shoes that works on the principle of acupuncture and aromatherapy. We also have energy necklace that has a similar function, gets in contact with your skin and helps the lumbar area and the cervical area as well. So that's it about the products. Now I'm just going to summarize. I'm going to end by telling you a little bit of my journey so far. I started the Longreach business 30th November 2014. And I've been growing the business for 7 years, and I'm here for another, God knows how long. And I can tell you that I have achieved all of this in 7 years. This was one of my why. These are all my whys, the things I wanted to achieve in life. And I was thinking I will never achieve them with my conventional lecturing job. I knew it wasn't going to be possible, but I found Longreach and I was able to achieve this. I always wanted to drive brand new cars, and I have been qualifying for car fund in Longreach ever since I joined. So I get to buy a brand new car whenever I want. School fees is no longer a prayer point. We pay school fees even before school resumes from my children's account. I have the opportunity to develop myself even further. I have a PhD. I never thought I had room for improvement. But being in this business, I get to read and learn more. I get to prepare for every presentation. I get to develop myself beyond limits, gather knowledge. I get more intelligent. I used to be a debtor. As a salary earner, there's no way you cannot be debtor. Be a debtor. How much more those who don't earn a salary? But I moved from a debtor to a creditor, and I'm very happy about it. I live the lifestyle of my dreams. However I want to live my life, I live my life. I love holidays. And I take my holidays whenever I want, no limitations, no excuses. Money can't be my problem, or time can't be my problem, and all of that. I am my own boss. I actually am currently a work from home mom. So my children have my time whenever they need it. I live a better health. I can go on and tell you all the health challenges I've had in my life, from low immunity to recurrent vaginal infections to dental issues to oily face to always taking antibiotics, but can't remember the last time I took antibiotics or even anti-malarial. I don't get sick. Although I can tell you for a fact that when I used to get sick, it was because I did not have money. See, when you're broke, it's very easy to get sick. I kid you not. So I decided not to make sure that happens. I don't lack money. Extra cash is not a problem for me anymore. I have more than enough because, as you can see from the projections, there is a lot to be gotten from this platform, and you can get that money and reinvest in other properties. I'm not worried about my retirement. I'm not worried about my pension because I am setting up other passive income streams from the money I make from Longreach to build those ones. I have fun anywhere I go. I'm a fun lover. And Longreach has made it so easy for me. And of course, with our all expenses paid trips, I enjoy our travels. Sometimes I fly, last year, January, I flew myself to the US. It was not even a Longreach trip, but I'd qualified for a Longreach trip to Malaysia. And so I didn't want to go. I had double slots. So I told Longreach, give me my money for the trip, because you can cash the money for your trips. Longreach gave me the money. I bought myself a business class trip to the business class ticket to the US, and I had fun. So that is what I love about this platform. Okay, you can get personal fulfillment from this platform. You are in control of your time. And if you want to be successful, you can be successful. I have achieved this. And I can tell you that if you give Longreach even as small as 3 years, you can achieve this. It took me a longer time because I did not have the system that I have just created and shared with you. But you have seen the system and you can achieve more. So what's in it for me tomorrow going further? From Longreach, I want to build more passive income streams in intellectual property, in automated business, in paper investment, in real estate. These are my retirement plans, and I'm going to get the money from Longreach to make it happen. So in conclusion, the Longreach business provides a model, the Longreach business model provides more benefits in comparison to traditional and modern business models. With this business model, you can earn income, working full or part-time, and help others achieve the same. This system saves time, money, and effort. With this system, everybody wins. The products have multiple uses, and you get to choose your products. Do not overthink it right now. Reach out to the person who invited you to this seminar or the person who showed you this video and get started. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about the details, the nitty-gritties, because we have a massive support system in the Longreach family, and you learn as you earn. But it's the most basic business model. You see all that range of products that you normally will buy. You're just going to buy them as a package. And you're going to tell a friend, tell a colleague, tell a sister, tell a cousin, tell a brother, tell a pastor, a former schoolmate, tell a religious partner to buy. The person goes on to do the same. And you build a team, a conglomerate of people working together, helping each other out. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening. I wanted to do this in 45 minutes, but we ended up doing it in about 50 minutes. So thank you once again for listening. I want to believe that you've gotten value for this. And I will want to go through the comments and see if there are any questions so we can take the question. Okay, let's see quickly. I have seen the drum rolls now. Just a reason, someone says amazing, just a little over 1,000 group sales in 6 months give me thousands of dollars. Yes. Adenike says, I get stuck to the smell from the coffee before even sipping my coffee. Oh, I love that aroma, right? That alone makes me always buy it. I always buy my coffee as well. I don't joke with my morning coffee. Can I assuredly introduce Cordyceps militaris to someone with autoimmune diseases? No, autoimmune disease is not an immune problem. This is someone who has an autoimmune means a person's immunity is actually working against the person. So boosting the person's immunity is boosting the autoimmune disease. So please don't do that. Can a child of 5 years use our Long-Reach snake oil? Of course, it's external. It's not an internally consumed product. It has to be applied externally. Which of our Long-Reach products can you use for a child that has sunfly bites? Before the bite, use the repellents to repel the bite. After the bite, if you do have, I didn't talk about that products. You can apply that, or you can just apply the powder. Okay, the powder and the snake oil can help. Okay, which product is good for tiredness? The pie cup water. Drink water from the pie cup as regular as possible. It gives you energy. We have a lot of energy products. We have the pot and a lot of them as well. Thank you so much, everybody. I think these are all the questions I have seen. If you do have any more questions, you can either drop them in the comments or meet the person who referred you. But I don't want us to exceed this an hour here. I am happy you got value. I'm seeing all your comments. Someone says, how much can I start with from the US? From the US, you have to, the highest is about $3,000 for the 1680 PV, but work out that each PV is just about $2 really. Each PV is about $2. So you can work that out. You can stay, okay, and so if I can't do $3,000 at once, I could do a $1,000 per month, or I could do $5 in 2 months, or I can do $500 in 6 months. That's your choice, really. Okay, great job. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm seeing your comments. What to use for stomach pain? Please, we are not doctors. In as much as our products are fantastic and they could help relieve a lot of challenges, health challenges, I strongly recommend that you see a doctor first. Like I said, I'm a proponent for preventive health care. So I strongly recommend preventive medicine. But if you're already having a serious health challenge, please go to the hospital and see a doctor first before using our products, okay? Now, going through Facebook, I don't see any questions, but I see a lot of comments, and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. I am so happy you got value. Invite someone to watch this video. This video is actually showing on our Facebook group, the Dynasty Hub. So you can invite someone to see this video. And once the person is done watching this video, the person can get started using this fantastic business model. It's a very unpopular business model, but guess what? You and I can make it popular, but we can make it popular while earning income. Imagine trying to create awareness for a business model as great as this and earning income from it. Amazing, right? Great. So I'll see you at the Not So Crowded Top. Enjoy yourself. Have a fantastic Easter weekend. I know some of us in the US and the UK may not be having the long holiday we're having in Nigeria. So sorry, or not so sorry. So do take care, everybody. Have a fantastic evening, and thank you for joining us. Thank you.